What's up, everybody? Another episode of the No Sauce Podcast is back again. We did record episode 2. I didn't post it, so we're going to call this episode 2 officially because it's going to get posted as soon as we're done chatting it up here for the next 30 minutes. My buddy John and I, I'm so sorry. Like, it was my bad. I got caught up in traveling and basketball, and
I'm just going to chalk it up to the fact that episode 2 was probably complete garbage, and that's why you didn't want to post it.
It was pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. We had a lot of uhs and a lot of dead air and a lot of, so it was pretty bad. Not going to lie.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. If we go back and listen to it, it was not real good. There was a lot of monotone in there, and we need to change that up. That's not how we talk to each other, ever.
No,
it's
not.
And after being in Dallas last week, I got my TV going here that I'm watching like 4 basketball games now. So I need to turn on another one because one's over. So I got Purdue Marquette going, Memphis and Michigan going, Virginia, West Virginia, and then I have to turn on another game. So pretty crazy that it's basketball season in full swing, and then we got football all day tomorrow. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. Yeah. What's your favorite dish of your Thanksgiving dinner there?
That's tough, man. It really depends. Like growing up, it was always like the candied yams, some sweet potatoes, with marshmallows and brown sugar and all that awesome stuff, right?
That's as bad as pineapple on pizza.
I'm pretty sure that's not.
You have turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing and rolls and you're going to
No, but you said what's your favorite dish, not what does your plate look like.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I do the same thing that everybody does. I load up a full plate, and then I try to see what I can devour. And then more times than not, I scrape a little off. But yeah, if I'm asked for what is my favorite dish now, I love stuffing. Just like a good, cheap stovetop stuffing.
I can agree with
that. I don't need anything fancy, I think. And this, no offense to my wife, I think she's making stuffing right now as we speak with like chopped celery, onions, and craisins, and apples, and all that kind of stuff.
That's stovetop. Like
that's great
for real.
Give me the cheap stuff.
Yeah,
it's just so good. And then with the turkey and a little bit of gravy, that's 100% where it's at.
Yep.
What about yourself, sir?
I'm a mashed potatoes and gravy guy. My mom makes fantastic mashed potatoes, so I'm a mashed potatoes and gravy guy. It's the best part of my meal. I do love dark meat turkey, so dark meat turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, stuffing, rolls.
Are you the kind that will fight a little kid for the drumstick?
No, 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 not at all.
So, do you prefer just the thigh meat, or do you take the meat off the drumstick?
We usually slice it, so I mean it's off already. I don't really take the drumstick and eat it like a chicken leg or something. So maybe I'll do that just for you, and we'll get another great photo that you tend to take when we're driving or something. And not cool. That's where this whole thing, we've already discussed this. That's where this whole thing started. So
I mean, I just know, like growing up, that was the thing. Like the drumsticks were always saved for the kids, and me being.
There's no kids in my family. Like Coop won't eat turkey. Coop doesn't eat turkey. I don't know why. He won't eat turkey.
What does he eat?
He wants mac and cheese. So
does he do chicken nuggets? Maybe you could make some turkey nuggets.
I
mean, if you love him enough, you'd make him
some chicken nuggets. But he's more of a mac and cheese. He's already screaming for it. He wants mac and cheese tomorrow. So,
dude, I would love cheap box mac and cheese or like fancy mac and cheese.
He's more of the cheap Kraft macaroni and cheese. So but we'll see.
That's okay. That right there is one of the things that frustrates me more than ever as a father. We go to like Texas Roadhouse or any number of places. My kids are like, "Oh, I want the mac and cheese," and there are places that just make Kraft mac and cheese, and you're spending $6-7 for that. Like, really? I just look at my kids and I'm like.
Just go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. They don't make Kraft macaroni and cheese. Their macaroni and cheese is actually pretty good.
Or Chick-fil-A's is really good. The deli.
Fried Chicken has the best mashed potatoes and gravy. Like I shouldn't say mashed potatoes. Their gravy is fantastic.
The gravy is pretty good. I was gonna say mashed potatoes. There's no
gravy. Way. We'll just
no way. You can taste that they're not real potatoes. You can tell that it's like the fake powder pork crap. Yeah.
I'm just saying the gravy there, fantastic. Oof.
That's actually one of my favorite things is the mashed potato bowl, you know, where they like the corn and the gravy, the cheese,
Yeah.
the little chicken nugget things on top. Best $5. And then you get a cookie and a drink on the side.
I don't know. The best mashed potatoes I ever had, one of the best mashed potatoes I ever had was that place at Gordon Ramsay's when we went to in
Oh,
Las
yeah.
Vegas. Like,
It's really good.
just
You just wish the
some
portions were a little
chives
bit
and
bigger.
some little cheese on it. You know, it's just
Mhm.
it's perfect. Like, it's fantastic. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
good time.
Definitely. So I've had many spouts in my marriage over mashed potatoes, especially the early years. Can you define how, or just walk me through your steps of making mashed potatoes?
I don't know. I don't make them. Either Heather makes them or my mom makes them. I don't. That's not my job. So
Okay.
I can't answer that.
Do you ever hear a blender come out when mashed potatoes are being made?
Not a
Please say no.
blender, no. The little handheld like
Yeah,
things
the
to
little masher, right? You
not
just
the masher, but like the what is that? It's a little machine that kind of
no.
yeah,
The little mixer.
little mixer. Yeah, no, not a blender, but what do you do?
That's not mashed potatoes.
That is
Mashed.
mashed
It's
potatoes.
mashed. It's the definition, buddy.
Oh
Mashed is
my
mashed.
gosh. So you like big old clumps in your mashed potatoes.
No, you could still make them smooth.
Yeah, with the mixer.
No, but at that point, it's not mashed potatoes. Okay, it's like potato puree or whatever French BS word you want to use. It's not mashed. Mashed is a more rustic potato. It's
Semantics,
perfect with turkey.
semantics. That's where you're at right now. Semantics with this.
But I like things a certain way, Kyle. If I'm fine dining, I want the Gordon Ramsays. I want the silky
John is the
smooth,
most
little
OCD
cream,
person that
whatnot.
I know. And that's saying a lot because I know some OCD
Says the
people.
person who eats his nuggets dry.
That's
Okay,
not true.
you have no
I eat
room.
them dry when I'm driving. Okay, leave me alone. Like when I'm sitting down at a table
You,
or something, I will put some sauce with it. But when I'm
I,
driving, I'm not
okay,
going to be
those of you out there
one
watching,
arm on the wheel and
Kit,
dipping it
anybody
in
else
sauce.
that's traveled with this guy, please comment how many times have you seen Kyle actually use sauce? Whether it's a chicken nugget, chicken tender, anything. Never. Never.
It's because we don't go to places where we can eat chicken nuggets when we're sitting down. Or if we do go to those places, I'm not ordering chicken nuggets. Oh, you guys. Tell your kiddos that it's my time. It's my
No,
time.
it's the wife this time.
Oh, hi, Mary. I
we had
love you. I love your husband. I thank you for letting him talk to me.
she's gone, buddy. She's
Well,
gone.
she's
I
going to
handle my
see this,
business
so
with
I
her.
just wanted to say thank you. And,
Well,
that's one thing. That
Heather,
you guys
thank
play
you very
softball
much for
with.
putting up with this guy too. We appreciate you, Heather. You're
Yeah.
the best.
That's the one
Besides
thing
Mary,
that a lot of the guys who play
you're the
softball
best.
with me, they never understand. When I tell them after tournament to say thank you to their wives or girlfriends, like I mean it because they don't like to let you go for a weekend to play old man slow pitch softball. So that's
Correct.
why I say it because we have to be appreciative of the wives, or else we don't get to do it very often. So
Yeah. Well, my wife and I have tried to like alternate things now. So as you know, you did your whole trip, right? Well, during that, my wife went with
I saw
the
that. She had a
like
girls trip.
mother-in-law, sisters, and all that. Yeah, nice little trip to Kansas City. Yeah, she flew into
Speaking of
Wichita.
Kansas City, I may get to go to a Royals game next June.
Okay, let me know when you go. I'll tell you where the best seats are.
Well,
Best is that
so
outfield seat. Like, and you saw the video, right? When we went a couple years ago.
yeah.
Yeah, those seats are the best. Nice and calm. You don't have a ton of people around you. There's only like I think 5, 6, 7 rows tops. So you're not dealing with like a bunch of hecklers or drunks or whatever. And you get the nice sound and like especially if it's during summertime, you've got the waterfalls and that little bit of mist that comes off them to keep you cool. Best seats
Yeah.
ever, right there.
Well, so we're taking a road trip back east. We're gonna go to a bunch of church sites. We're gonna, go to Kirtland,
Okay.
Palmyra, all
I
that.
thought you did that like a couple
We were
years ago, didn't
supposed
you?
to do it in 2021. No, 20 was it 2020?
2020. Yeah, that was
And
it. Because then
COVID
COVID hit,
shut
right?
everything down. So
Got it.
um
Got it. Got
we're
it. Got
going
it.
back. We're actually driving this time with my in-laws, me and Heather. And we're gonna
That's
go the Northway and then come back I-70 and Go through Indianapolis and Nauvoo and then down through Kansas City and stuff like that. So a long trip.
I'd say that's
the last night, like our second to last night that we're out on the road, we're staying in a hotel that's like 12 minutes from Kauffman Stadium. So
okay.
Heather and I are going to go catch the game and let my in-laws just relax because my father-in-law wouldn't want to go to a game. So yeah, we're going to catch that game and I'm excited about it. It's another one of the MLB stadiums that I haven't been to. So
dude, I like it.
Excited.
It's a good stadium. It's one of the few that I've been at. Maybe I just haven't experienced. I haven't like walked around enough, but it was one of the few places that they did like live souvenirs. So like in game, if a bat broke, if there was a hit, you know how they go through baseball so often. They actually authenticate it right like then and there, and within like an inning or two, they're like a ball is sitting in this one store. In fact, I gotta track it down, but we've got one somewhere where it was one of the Angels players got a hit. I don't remember who it was, but it was what my kid wanted. And so yeah, it was like the hit in the third inning, and then the guy later in like the seventh inning hit a home run. He's like, it was the one that we almost caught the home run. We were like a few seats away.
Yeah.
And he saw the ball and saw the same player and he's like, I want that ball. So for like $30, he got a game used ball. Wasn't signed or anything, but authenticated. So next time he sees that player, we can get it signed and it goes back in the jewel case. And pretty cool. I just haven't ever seen that in any other parks. Nice. So same thing with cracked and broken bats. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited. Can I tell you? So this always fascinates me. There was an over-under of this West Virginia ball game. The over-under was 119.5. Do you know how bad you have to be offensively to have an over-under of? That's like Iowa football over-unders. Like that's terrible. Like that means you're terrible offensively, both teams. So,
or the defense is just that stout.
No, I'm watching the game right now. The offenses are terrible. Like it's just bad basketball. And then, let's walk it up the floor. Let's be as unentertaining as possible.
Slow it down, everybody.
Oh gosh, like
I dislike that.
Okay, that's why they lost to a 16 seed in the NCAA. That's why the first 1 seed to ever lose to a 16 seed is because we want to walk the ball up the floor. We want to not.
Is it still the same coaching staff there?
Yes, it is. Tony Bennett. Yes, same team. Anyways, I just want to bring that up because I'm watching the game right now. It's terrible.
I get you.
But it's like I can't stop watching it. Like this just.
Is it like a train wreck?
It that bad? I feel like so I went to Dallas last weekend and got to visit our good buddy Adam. It was an awesome time. We went to
shout out to Adam. What's up, buddy?
I mean, sorry about his girlfriend Sam. She wanted to get together for a brunch on a Saturday to watch the Michigan game because they're big Michigan fans. Went to this place, and the place doesn't even have appetizers, or they weren't starting their appetizers till like 2 p.m. The game was at
because it's 11 a.m. Kyle.
I know, but it's like you got to have some kind of appetizer with your brunch, like something like.
No, that's why it's brunch.
It's a bar that they went to.
You have drinks and then you have a little bit of brunch.
Oh no, you can't sit and watch a game and not have appetizers.
Dude, you're the kind of guy that would walk into a Denny's and be like, I want to see your appetizer menu before I have my breakfast.
Exactly, because you always start with an appetizer.
No,
you have to. There's no debate about this.
Okay, what would be your breakfast appetizer then, Kyle?
I don't know, maybe some biscuits and gravy or something. I don't know.
That's a meal.
No, it's not. I went to Nacogdoches.
That is heavy as heck, dude.
Monday,
that is
I got a little side biscuit with gravy. That's not a heavy meal.
But how do you eat just one biscuit?
I mean, the biscuit was bigger than your head, so
like I don't know how often you've had biscuits and gravy, but like you don't just have one. Especially like
this guy.
It's a meal.
We can have a biscuit and gravy for an appetizer for brunch. Leave me alone. Mozzarella sticks are a good brunch appetizer.
What?
Soft pretzels are a good brunch appetizer.
What?
It's brunch. It's not breakfast. It's not lunch. It's just something to snack on. Like even if they had a bowl of pretzels, I would have been just fine. They didn't have anything. I should have ran into this to Sam. She wouldn't have liked me for that. We would have gone, But anyways,
I just like French toast sticks. You want a donut? You want a Danish?
Yeah, something.
It's not a continental breakfast either, Kyle.
It's not a
Eat
breakfast
your
at all.
brunch,
It's
get
a
a drink, and just you're fine.
I didn't
It's
want just
brunch.
a drink. I wanted something. I had not eaten all morning, and I didn't just want my entree brunch. I wanted something to snack on.
Why didn't you eat?
That's what a bar is supposed to have, is something to snack on while you're sitting there watching a game. Is it not?
I was not at the restaurant, so I can't
Okay.
tell
It's
like
not a
what
restaurant, it
the
was a
setting
bar.
is. Okay, so it was a bar. That's great.
And
That's
bars
great.
have appetizers and things to snack on while you're watching TV or watching a game.
Yo, Charlene, give me that onion thing, the blossom thing. I want that as an appetizer. No, before the huevos rancheros.
Oh yeah.
Can
So
I see the dinner menu? Can I get a cup of soup
There's
and a
nothing on the
salad
menu. It
too?
was just brunch entrees. It was
Dude,
just brunch entrees. Anyways, so we got to sit at Texas Live too. He got a prime table. I think he was thinking that more of his friends were going to drink to like up the tab, so it didn't cost him any money to sit there. That didn't happen because some of his friends ended up having to drive back to Houston and stuff like that.
Because it's brunch. It's brunch, buddy.
No, that was on Saturday. Now we're on a Sunday.
Oh,
we're on a Sunday
okay.
here.
On to Sunday. Got it.
We watched the Cowboys game at Texas Live. That was way cool. It's really cool.
Okay.
But we didn't have a lot of people drinking, so they didn't. I don't know how much they got up to because I left a little bit early because I had a 3-hour drive down to Nacogdoches. So
okay.
But it was great to visit with him. He said he watched the first episode of the podcast, loved it, laughed a ton.
Dude, we haven't even got into half the stories of just him.
Oh my God!
Watch out, Adam. We're coming for you.
Friends about you not locking the doors and having to chase after him when he's going to shake everybody's hand while he's,
and tries to high five the cop.
I mean, it was fantastic. We told him about the pulling into the
my favorite
we were staying at when he was passed out in my back seat and cracking his head on the middle console. Like it was.
Dude, my favorite was he's drunk and he's walking in. And he's like, "Hey Sam, I gotta go. I'm about to get arrested. Yeah, there's a cop right here. I gotta go."
Yeah.
And he hangs up on her, if I remember correctly. And then she calls back almost immediately. He doesn't answer. We get up to the room. He passes out. She calls again, and I was like, "He's okay." He was just a little drunk. He's in the room safely.
She threw that in there to the friends. Like it was hilarious. Oh my gosh, love that guy. We had a blast.
Yeah.
And then, I gave her a lot of crap for burning down their house too. So she's a good sport about it.
Yeah,
but
she is.
It's crazy. I think I believe they're rebuilding and they're gonna try and rent it out because they still own it. Like the homeowners insurance didn't pay the mortgage off, so they have to they're stuck. Really? She's paying for the mortgage on the house that they don't live in here in Utah, and he's paying for the house that they're renting. They're in Dallas, so kind of a wild thing. Like it's crazy. But I was so happy I got to spend time with him and hang out with him. Miss that guy. Like I'm glad that they found something good in Dallas, but it's just like he's one of the best. I'm gonna put it out there right now. He's one of the best. And we're gonna have to get him on this at some point. Like we're gonna have a blast when we get him on here and we talk. And
hey, Rob, I think you're one of the best too. If you're out there listening to this, Kyle doesn't think you're the best.
Rob has issues. He lied to me this weekend. He said that he was playing in Mesquite, but then when I talked to him yesterday, he said, "No, I was just messing with you. We went down and had a nice, relaxing weekend without the kids. Played some bingo."
He couldn't get a permission to go play.
He went with his wife. No, he went with his wife. They go down there every year. So
that's awesome.
Play co-ed, Robert. That's all. Plain and simple. Yeah. Never play co-ed ever again.
So you remember the one trip where we were driving back from Vegas and we wanted to go to a buffet, but we couldn't. And so we ended up stopping off in Mesquite at
the cafe. Yeah.
The Virgin River Casino, right? And we're like, oh, buffet. And then it's like, nope, you have to go to the other one to get the buffet. And so we sat at the cafe and they gave us the Chinese menu. I think we all ordered Chinese.
I didn't order Chinese. I don't eat Chinese food.
Okay. Anyways, that same place, when we went down for my kids' baseball tournament, we ate there. No Pepsi, no Dr. Pepper, no root beer, no Sprite, all they had was diet drinks and Mountain Dew.
I would have been going crazy.
Like,
I would have absolutely been going crazy. That would have been nuts.
I was like, yeah, no, give me your finest tap water. I'm gonna drink that over anything else that you have available. Like, how does that happen?
Did I ever tell you the story of what happened there last year? Was it last year?
No.
Yeah, because Heather was with me. No, yeah. Yeah, it was last year when we went down to play. No, it's 2 years ago. No, I don't know. It was last year because Heather was with me.
Okay.
We're standing at the cash register to pay. Heather's right there by me. Rob and the other group is kind of right by us too. I'm standing there talking to the cashier, and all of a sudden, Rob pantsed me right there, and there was a line going into the cafe. Like, fortunately, my sweatshirt I think was low enough that it didn't show anything, but like, there was an old man behind us that was like disgusted at him doing that while he's laughing, and like it was almost like he was mad, and Heather tried to cover me while luckily my shorts were tied, so he couldn't pull it all the way down like he did with Kit when we were in Evanston. But yeah, he tried to pull a Kit on me right there in that, and I would.
That's
Heather,
hilarious.
like, you better be glad that didn't come all the way down because he probably could have got in bigger trouble. So
yeah, I mean, it's not that there's much to show there anyway, so
you're right, but still, I mean, that's
no biggie.
Yeah. So, anyways, kind of interesting how that worked out.
Yeah.
Robin those pantsings needs to stop. I think he's just getting me back because we went to Evanston one year and I got a picture of him taking a dookie in his trailer because there's a little opening above.
Yeah, I remember because we did that to Bill. He was sitting in there, and
so like there's a little opening in his trailer above the door, and it was just enough to boom take a picture and embarrass him. And
that's awesome.
We have fun on those. Softball trips are fantastic.
Yeah. We gotta figure out something, make something happen.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. I still don't know if I'm gonna end up playing like league ball or anything like that this next year.
I'll probably still play on Wednesday nights. I like that team I play on, and
it's good.
If I just the fact that we crapped the bed in the tournament, it'd be even better. But
the other thing is I hate the drive, but I hate playing around here because there's nobody. It's just like
around here is not good in Eagle Mountain and Saratoga Springs is not good. So I don't know. It's
like when Kyle would be the MVP of the league out here, that tells you something about the quality.
Really?
Let's be honest. Are you going to be the MVP of the league in Orem?
I don't know. I could be. I went like 4 games without getting out, so leave me alone.
Yeah, but how many people did you walk
this year?
Oh, you hit a triple. Ooh. How many people did you walk?
3 triples.
How many airs did you have? How many times did you have to like say, "Hey guys, I need another pitcher because I suck today"?
Probably a couple times. There's
not an MVP right there. Not an MVP. I'll be honest, I'm not either.
So I'm just too fat to play any other positions unless I play middle, which I'm pretty good at middle. Except I can't turn a double play because I'm left-handed. So, yeah.
That's a disadvantage. Why don't they have you at first base?
Because Carson plays first base and he can't play
Carson.
He can't throw.
Oh,
big guy.
I know. I like Carson, but
I do too. He can't throw them.
Got to fix the arm.
His shoulder's so burnt. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of told myself that until I can't hit hard anymore and I can't do things, I want to play a little bit. I'm not going to play a ton, but it's just one of those. It's an activity that I like, and it's that competitive spirit. It's hard to like stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's true.
Yeah,
it's true. You have Coop playing any junior jazz or anything like that?
Yeah, for junior jazz. So he starts. I think they start in January out here. So
yeah,
I'm excited for that. He's excited for it too. So
should be good.
Yeah,
this is his first year, right?
I got to get him shooting some baskets and working on his dribbling and stuff. But it should be fun.
I remember my third, the first year that he was playing, he would literally dribble like this hand back here to like balance him, and I was just like, oh, okay. We
You
got to
know
work
what?
on things.
I didn't even get to start playing junior jazz till I was in the 4th grade because I think in Illinois where we lived, they didn't have like a little league basketball thing that my parents would get me into. So
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
glad I'm getting into them early now. So that's a big
yeah.
thing.
I grew up, I mean, at the YMCA in California, we played indoor soccer, basketball. I think when we moved to Provo, I had 1 year of flag football, but I mean, it was predominantly baseball growing up, right? Little league, like it was weird. I played a year coach pitch in California, then played overhand pitch, and moved back to and then we moved to Utah, and our age group was still doing coach pitch. So I had to go back to a year of coach pitch, which I remember being a kid and I was like, this is annoying. These kids suck. How can they not hit another kid pitching? And well, the rest is history. But yeah, I just found that funny how like I don't know, behind the times some places can be. So I guess Illinois, fix your youth programs. There you go.
Well, I mean, I was still around. I was still around
You had older
a
brothers,
basketball
didn't you?
court. 'Cause my dad was, a coach, and so we were always at a court or a field or.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I missed out. It was just I don't know. I just played little league baseball, and that was about it. I didn't do much. Um, yeah. Sorry, just typing up a tweet here.
Tweet. What are you tweeting out now? Oh my gosh, I
That's
can't believe this game. Can you believe it? Hashtag
no.
not going to tell you information what I'm talking about.
I just
Hashtag
can't
honest
believe that this
question.
game's not even. I don't even think this game's going to get to 100 total points. Like it's just wild. It's
Yeah.
38-31, and there's
Well,
11
you should have
minutes
bet
left.
the under. You should have bet the under.
I should have, but I didn't. And so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here. I just got to quiet some kids. So I'm going to mute myself so everybody out there doesn't hear how much I yell at my kids.
What are you muting yourself for? Let's hear you yell at your kids.
No, because I may say some
That's what
things.
this whole thing is for.
No, it's not. Kyle, it's not.
Yes.
It's
This
not.
is what people come to listen on the No Sauce podcast. That's what they want to listen to. Oh, he left. He's such a bum.
No,
He's
listen.
such a bum.
No, I'm not going to have the world know that I yell at my kids like that.
You're soft.
But actually, this is how it went.
Well,
Hey! Quiet! That was it.
that's how he yells when we play softball too.
Well, so he's out there playing like Fortnite or whatever, and he's having fun. You can tell he's like giggling, but he's bouncing around. And he's got this giant headset on him because he's got a small head, and he's just
So he
like he
takes
can't
after
hear.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
Takes after his dad.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah. Except he's good at video games. I'm trash at them now, except for college football, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Still believe I hold the
I don't know what you're talking
college
about.
football championship right now.
No, that was the game cheated for you. They felt bad for you, and
Yeah.
we're not talking about that. That was a rough weekend. I got stuck in. Well, that's another. We're going to talk another episode about that weekend.
It was a fun weekend.
It was a fun weekend, but we're going to talk about it on another episode because we're going to get Kid in on it too because he has some stories from it as well. So
Yep.
let's
golfing.
that's another preview episode coming up. That we're going to have is a weekend in, was that 2021?
Yeah, it had to have been.
It was 2020 that they canceled it. Yeah.
Was it?
Because it was
Okay.
it was December of 2020.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. December
Okay.
2020. I knew it wasn't
another
2021,
COVID
but
story. Yeah.
that makes sense.
Hey, they made a 3-pointer. Way to go.
Yeah. Well, Kyle, obviously Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yes.
Are you I guess last thing for me, are you going to are you one of those Black Friday?
Nope. I have to
Brave
work.
the-
I'm the only person from my team that's working on Black Friday. So I'll be sitting here at my computer, football, basketball, and answering tickets and calls as they come in. So that's what I'll be doing. I hate Black Friday. I'm not one of those that'll get up early and go do all that stuff. You probably are, though. I know how you work like that.
Dude,
so
I have taken advantage of some of those deals, but I'll be honest, and I saw a TikTok video today. I'll have to try to find it. Maybe we can like put a link to it in somewhere. But is so true. Where Black Friday, it seems like it's just gotten worse
Yeah,
year after year after year. Last
100%.
year, I remember waking up early, running to the gas station because this is what I do every year. Run to the gas station, buy a newspaper, and sort out all the ads. Okay, like this is actual news, like in the paper, get rid of that. Oh, hey, here's the Home Depot ad, here's the Walmart ad, here's the Target ad, here's the Cabela's ad, you name it, right? Put them in a
Yep.
nice pile. And then you go through, you mark stuff, you set the ones that you want nothing to do with, like the Michaels or the Hobby Lobby one, put those, in another pile because somebody else will want to watch them.
Yeah.
But the ones that you want and that you're actually going to visit, you put in a nice safe pile. Last year, there was nothing. Nothing. And it's like, "Oh, you want our ad? Just go online."
Yeah.
How am I supposed to remember every freaking store out there? Like, I wanna see those ads and then be like, "Yeah, you know what? I've never been to JCPenney in, like, 7 years, but that's a good sale. I'm gonna go there. Oh, Cow Ranch, you're selling the gas-powered car buggy things? Yeah, you know what? I wanna go see that." Without that in hand, I'm totally forgetting about them. So big frustration there. Major frustration. But the other thing is just the deals themselves. Like the videos I saw, this guy, used some colorful language, but he's basically like Black Friday. What's happening? Like it used to be 50, 60, 70% off. Like I should be able to go into a store, mug somebody for that TV because of the savings, get thrown in jail, post bail, and still pay less than regular retail price on that TV.
Well, that's an interesting way of looking at it, I
It's
guess.
it's definitely an extreme. I get it. But yeah, I mean, like I look at it, I'm like, oh, should I buy a TV? No, Costco has the same price for like the last 3 weeks, so not really a savings.
Yeah.
There's some new headphones that I want to get for when I'm traveling. To say it's been the same price for the last week and a half, and I'm seeing Black Friday ads down. They're like, oh my gosh, come buy these. Why? It's gonna be the same price for the next month. Why
Yeah,
should
I
I
mean,
get up
that's the
early?
thing is you don't have to buy it
On Friday in the
on
store,
Black
right?
Friday anymore because they are still having those same sales.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's so I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not a Black Friday fan. Could
I get
really
it.
my idea of Black Friday is, like I said, sitting watching football because there's college football on all day, college basketball on all day. That's why I have my multi-view unit.
Yep.
Watch 4 games at one time on one screen. It is fantastic. I will put a link in the description below for that. You should get it if you're a sports fan. It is fantastic.
Yeah. I need to. I need to. I keep flipping and I've got Hulu, and it's like the delay of the channels,
The only
like
thing that you have to have,
updating,
though, is,
loading.
like, 4 sources
Mhm.
to stream from. So, like, I have 4 Amazon Fire Sticks plugged
Yeah.
into it, streaming, through one HDMI. It's fantastic. It's been the best investment I ever made as a sports fan because I can watch 4 games at once there. If I want to turn on my phone or my computer, I can stream games there too. So I can stream like 6 to 7 games at one time. It is
So,
awesome.
do you literally have 4 different remotes? You're like, "Oh, I gotta change this
Yeah,
one. Nope, now I gotta change
yeah.
it." It'd be cool if they had a universal remote where just like on the side, you could switch like channel
I
1,
have the
channel
remote
2.
right here. Like they have the numbers on them to tell me which ones are which. So, uh,
Who touched remote number 3?
it's great. I love my multi-view unit. So, we're getting on to the 30. We're in the 34th, 35th minute here of this
Yeah.
podcast. I think we're gonna shut it down.
Yep.
Uh, we got my little niece, my 4 or 5 month old niece,
Yeah. I gotta go pick up
playing
my
with
wife's
me. And
car.
you got to go
Well,
fix your dinner, and we got to get ready
dinner.
for.
Who has time for dinner, man? No, I gotta pick up the wife's car because I've been mentioning for weeks and weeks and weeks about an oil leak that she needed to get fixed because in a month we take off for Kansas for a couple weeks, so
Nice.
to see family, and that's the vehicle we're taking. We thought about taking my truck because of the bed with extra storage for gifts and stuff, but space for the kids, that's paramount. So we're gonna
Yep.
take that, throw the basket on the back, and we're good. But she finally we were able to get it over to the mechanic, and so hopefully it's all fixed. So
Very
got to
nice.
go take care of that. But good luck with the niece.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Kyle. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody else out there. And I'll let you wrap it up, buddy.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. John, you and Mary, have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your day. And we will see you on the next episode of, oh my gosh.
No
I lost
Sauce
it.
with
The
Kyle
No
and
Sauce
John.
Podcast. Holy cow. I'm doing so many things that I lose it. I had the Straight Out of Whack podcast where I talk about basketball.
Dude, you're going to forget to post this.
And I am losing it. So
And there were some gems today, Kyle. Some gems today.
I'm going to have my breakfast burrito for dinner.
Oh, hold on. Make sure you have an appetizer before it, though.
A little granola bar. I don't know. Anyways, leave me alone. Leave me alone. We're not at a restaurant, so leave me alone. It's different. And we're not at a bar either. It's not cool. Anyways, everybody, thanks for listening to the No Sauce Podcast. We'll see you on the next episode. Jackass.